Hello, YouTube. Okay, so the new Captain America Civil War trailer has just dropped yesterday, and I just rewatched it for the third time. I really love this trailer, so I am going to be talking about the trailer, and maybe at the end I will be showing my reaction to it, which I've already shot today. So yeah, if that video does go on here, then chances are I will be saying hello YouTube twice. But yeah, alright, so let's just talk about this trailer. Um wow, okay, so a lot more has been revealed about this thing now. We can see that the sort of superhero act, which is saying like, okay, you guys need to be kept under check after the destruction of New York, Washington D.C., and Sokovia, all after all that, they do need to be kept in check now. So Iron Man is so Iron Man is very much behind this, and well, really, Captain America sort of do that as well. We save people. Isn't that the point of what we do? I mean, we save people anyway. So sort of tensions start to rise. A lot of stuff. It's not really explained fully as to how this happens, but chances are the supposed death of War Machine will probably play into this a lot. Now, in my reaction, which I'm sure might get into this video, in there, I, I'm pretty much saying, like, okay, yeah, he's probably not dead. And I, I'm still saying that because, like, he does not seem dead. Why would they show that in the trailer? Why would they show him dying in the trailer if that was something that they're gonna save? Um, but we do get to see a little bit more of sort of characters that come in. We get to see a bit more of Black Panther, which is awesome. We also get to see Crossbones a little bit more outside of that, like 2 second shot of him walking. But now we actually see him fighting Captain America, so I am very curious as to what's going on that. Um, but probably one of the biggest things that caught my eye is that we see Prison 42. Now, if you guys don't know what this is, that makes sense, because this is kind of an obscure bit of Marvel, but we get to see Prison 42, which is a prison created by Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, and the original Ant-Man, Hank Pym, who I still say is the best Ant-Man. If you have seen the show Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you know why. But, yeah, pretty much they all work together to form this huge prison, which will have been put in the negative zone, which ties into the Fantastic Four, which Marvel does not have the rights over now. And so it kind of makes sense that they're putting it underwater instead. But it's like this huge prison to hold in supervillains or heroes that are not going by this new law passed. So like all these heroes and villains would be put in here if they're not abiding by the rules or anything. They would be put into this cell. They'd be put into this prison, which would put them into which would put them into the negative zone. It's pretty much impossible to escape from. That's what makes it such a good prison. And now looking at that thing in Civil War's trailer is just amazing, because like, who's gonna be put in there? That's what you gotta ask. Who is going to be put inside this? I honestly have no idea. That's what makes it so cool to be able to see it. And we can sort of see how this would also make sense as to why they're building it up now. Like, if they find any bits of remaining Ultron, they could throw that in there just to make sure, just to be safe. If Loki comes back, which I'm pretty sure he's not because he's already taken over Asgard or something. I mean, he's doing something up there. Probably getting ready for Ragnarok. But, well, if he ever comes back, then they can beat him and put him back in there. They can put him in there and everything. So there are a lot of people that can be put into this cell. So I'm really wondering how Prison 42 is going to tie into this. But unfortunately, they sort of skip over it very fast. They're just like, hey, Prison 42 exists, bye! So, yeah, it was pretty cool to see, though. Alright, now there are quite a few more things that we do get in this trailer. But there are some things I actually do want to see a little bit more of, which I'm going to talk about before the big thing that I'm pretty sure that we all know what happened at the very end of this trailer. I will be saving that. Okay, so pretty much some of the characters that are supposedly going to be in this movie, that haven't really shown their faces yet, or characters that have shown their faces but haven't shown what they do yet, what they have the potential to do is, God, I forget this one character's name. He wears all purple. I totally forgot his name. Wait 1 minute. Okay, but I will talk about the other one who will show their face while I am looking up what this character's name is. So, the other character is, Giant Man, in which it's kind of easy to guess what he does. I mean, it's really not hard at all to find out what he's doing and what his powers are. I mean, it's kind of obvious. But, he is Scott Lang. So yes, he is going to be Ant-Man, and he is pretty much an Ant-Man that grows. And he can pretty much become the size of Avengers Tower. So I am very excited to see that. I really want to see what happens with that. Because that just sounds awesome, and I really want to see that happen. Okay, Baron Zemo. Alright, I just looked him up. Baron Zemo, that was his name. Thank goodness for the internet. Okay, so, Giant Man, I really cannot wait to see that. That's something that I'm very excited for. Not as excited for as Prison 42, but man, does it look awesome. But man, does it sound awesome. So, like, I keep on hearing that they're going to be putting him in this movie with Giant Man and everything, so I am very ready to see that, and I really want to see what they'll do with it. And Baron Zemo, I am very excited to see him come in too, because this will be his first appearance in any of the Marvel movies, and if you know about him, you know he's a really big Captain America rogue. In the Rogues Gallery, he is one of the biggest ones, so I cannot wait to see him finally come in. It's about time that we finally see him. Then the one other thing that I want to bring up is Martin Freeman, who is coming into this movie. Now, I actually really like this actor. He's a very good actor, so I did want to kind of bring him up in that we've only seen one shot of him in which he's hardly in it. But now his role has finally been revealed, in which he is going to be the son of General Ross, apparently. So that sounds awesome. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with that. Um, yeah, I got nothing really to add on that. It just sounds really awesome. But now let's get to the part that I'm pretty sure that we've all been thinking about. Vision fighting Scarlet Witch. Okay, no, yeah. It's pretty obvious. Spider-Man. So, yeah, now he's coming into these movies. Now, he has been bought by Marvel, and yeah, I guess it's about time for, like how Trevended said, yeah, I mean, he just got done with with like 2/3 of his newest trilogy. It's about time he goes into another one. So, yeah, I really do think they are kind of rushing in, putting in Spider-Man, but I'm not against it because he plays such a big role in the Civil War story. Now, if you guys know about the story, then you know pretty much his role in it. He's pretty much the neutral side of it. He doesn't really know which side to go on, and he sort of represents, like, okay, which side are you going to be on? Which side is the best side to choose in the story? And so he's pretty much Switzerland. Yeah, I really don't know what that means. I just keep on hearing everywhere, so I'm just gonna go with that. But yeah, so now he is go. So now he has finally shown himself in this trailer by stealing Captain America's shield. What a punk. Um, and he looks alright. Now, probably my biggest problem with seeing him was I have never seen this actor before. I have never seen this actor in any other role. So I have no idea what this actor is going to do for the character. Will he sort of be a toss up between the two movies that have already come, which is pretty much like the two sides of Peter Parker? Will he finally be that mash in between, which a lot of people have been waiting for, including me? I don't know. He might. Um, Now, I'm not really as big of a Spider-Man fan as a lot of other people, but I do look into him. I watched the show Ultimate Spider-Man. I have his figure over there. Um, and I also even created the Venom symbiote out of some gel-like substance that I have. So it's actually on my movie prop shelf over there. I just didn't grab it. So I kind of a fan of Spider-Man. I'm not that big of a fan though. So he looks alright. Kind of cartoony though. I mean, it is kind of cool to see the expression, eyes like sort of changing and everything. That's really cool to see. Because Deadpool did that first, and now it's just like, okay, well, now we can finally do this for Spider-Man, and yeah, it's kind of cool to see that. I mean, that was kind of an essential thing with Spider-Man that he always had, aside from the movies. So now he finally has that in the movies, so it's going to be pretty cool to see. Now, he has like these weird black lines going on his costume and everything, which looks kind of cool. I gotta say, that just looks pretty cool. But is it just me, or does he look like he's not finished yet? Um, yeah, that's probably my biggest problem with him is that he just doesn't look done yet. Like, he looks very cartoony. Um, like, whenever I look at him, I'm just like, okay, that's kind of cool, but did he suddenly come out of Toontown? I don't. Alright, so, for all of you who are probably very angry at me for saying that right now, come on, he looks like a cartoon. I'm sorry, it's just he really does. There's no getting around this. He just looks like a cartoon. To me, it just looks like they aren't quite done with him yet. Like, this is sort of just like to get people out there saying, hey, we are putting in Spider-Man. This is our idea for what he's gonna look like. But just give us a little bit of time to do the finishing touches. Because, I mean, he does look really good, and this costume looks very different. It looks very cool and very classic as well. And it even has the Spider-Man belt thing, which has not been included in the movie, which pretty much just holds some extra web fluid. So that's pretty cool that he's got that now. So that will definitely be very helpful for him. So yeah, it's very cool to see that coming in. But as for how he looks, he still just looks kind of okay to me. Still doesn't really look quite done though. But outside that, this was a great trailer. So now this trailer looks amazing. It's actually the movie's actually going to come out one day before my birthday, so that's pretty cool. So maybe I'll be able to see this movie really soon. So I cannot wait for this movie. If you guys have seen my review of The Winter Soldier, you know I really loved that movie, and I cannot wait for them to continue the story and everything. Although now that Bucky is kind of going to be a good guy again, remembering who he is, I am kind of worried. What's going to be the fate of Captain America? Because if you know the comics, Captain America does eventually die, and Bucky sort of takes up the shield for him. So, kind of worried about that. But hey, I'm sorry I just sort of spoiled that for you if you didn't know that. But, yeah, so that is a pretty cool idea. I don't know if they're going to do that or anything, and so far they seem to take in the general idea of the comic stories and gone way beyond them, so, but in a good way, they've done it in a great way, so, yeah, I really don't even know if they're gonna go that route, so, it looks great, this trailer looks amazing, I cannot wait to see this movie. But now, just one question remains. Okay, two. For one, do you want to see my reaction to it at the very end? Because I will be playing it a little bit. I will say hello YouTube again. So yeah, made up my mind. Yeah, I am gonna show it. And two, whose side are you on? For me personally, it's a very easy choice, which was made a little bit harder when Vision came in, but then was made easy again. So I'm on Captain America's side, but let me know in the comments whose side you are on. So yeah, if you guys want to watch my reaction to it, it'll be coming up. Bye for this various moment. Hello YouTube. So today I'm going to be looking at the Captain America Civil War trailer. The newest one has just dropped yesterday, and from what I'm hearing it's going to be the final trailer, so I am going to be looking at the trailer and sort of getting at my thoughts on it. Now, I'm not sure if this part will actually make it into the final cut of the video. If so, then I will probably put it at the very end of the video. Now, the only difference with most of my reactions from this one is that usually my reaction videos, I would have, like, the actual thing playing. Well, right now with the copyright all going on, and also the fact that I don't have any YouTube on my TV right now and everything, I am not going to be pulling up the trailer on my computer just for your convenience. I am so sorry for that. I just can't do that right now. So I am instead going to be watching it on my computer. Maybe you guys can hear it, but you guys can also just sort of watch the video along with me. I'll tell you when to start it. I'll just sort of say when or something, but yeah, the only difference that might happen with your computer is that you guys probably have better buffering than me. Like, your speed on your computer is probably like 10 times mine. My computer is like one of the slowest computers I've ever had. Like, this thing is so slow, and yet I make all my videos on it, so I guess it does good. So, yeah, that might be an issue, but hey, I'm gonna watch it anyway, so here we go. Bucky will be one of them. But you have him there. That's right, don't give up, Cap. Ooh, Marvel! Marvel fan. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Alright. Nah, that makes sense. Wait, what? Wait, Iron Man's gonna be deciding it all the time here? Really? Ooh. Wait, what? Prison 42. Wait, no, go back to Prison 42! Yeah, attention. Ooh, Black Panther! What are those? Like, what are those Iron Man suits? They're like little half, they're like fingerless glove Iron Man suits. What are those? Wait, no, they won't kill him off. Why would they show that if they're really gonna do it? Ooh. Wait, are they at Hawkeye's house? Oh, Civil War. Sorry, had to. Ooh, okay. Ant-Man is on Arrow. Why? Crossbones! What? Underoos? Oh. Hi. Okay, so that was the trailer. I hope you guys watched along with me if you want to. I also hope that the volume came through. So, yeah, if I did put this video into the trailer, then chances are I've already talked about it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on it. Bye.